Morning, everybody. It's Lucy from Charles Lake Apothecary, here to do live coaching on a Sunday morning. It's August 13th. So today is just if you have any concerns or situations that you would like to discuss, I'm open to sharing some clarity or guidance in those situations. Obviously, what you choose to do is entirely up to you. Please don't listen to myself or anybody else. Always follow your own heart. Um, Even if it goes against everything everybody's telling you, just follow your own heart. There is no wrong decisions in life, obviously. Don't hurt anybody or hurt yourself, but other than that, our choices are pretty open. So if you're interested also, I'm able to provide clarity, and I also have my cards ready. So if you'd like to have some clarity with some tarot, that's awesome. I'm more than happy to do that. So life coaching with tarot for me is really, you know, people just discussing where they're at in life, like your present situation or your present challenge, or you're feeling like you're stuck and you want to move forward, or you're not sure whether or not you should go to school or, what life looks like for you. Then life coaching really provides you with some inspiration and empowerment to move forward with some clarity, with choices, with guidance. But the direction's always yours to choose, right? Going left, going right, up to you. Or taking neither one of those steps. And I always say to people, if you're not 100% sure, don't make a move. I say that, and then all the times I will say, if you've stayed there too long and you're not making a move, sometimes the best decision is to make a move. At least get you the energy moving and get you started. And then as you go along, you can find that you will find that it's either the right thing for you or it's not, and then you can always change your course after that. But sometimes when you're stuck in one spot for a really long period of time, it's really important to kind of get moving along and making a decision to take a step forward. A lot of times, the reason why we're not moving forward is we're just scared to make the wrong choice. And like I said, I don't think there are any wrong choices. I just think sometimes we just need the courage to move off the little spot that we're on. So I love doing life coaching. I also like doing it with tarot. Tarot just gives you a different perspective, or the same perspective could confirm exactly what's going on. And that's always really lovely to find out, is that, oh yeah, you know what, I thought about doing that. And the cards then say, hey, good choice, right? Tarot's not a yes or no tool for me. If you want yes or no answers, please use a pendulum. But for tarot, for me, is really, if you frame your questions around what do I need to know about my job or relationship, tarot will give you some clarity on that. So life coaching, very progressive tool. I find that counseling, both are excellent resources. And if you're struggling, please reach out for either one. Please don't do it alone. But I find counseling is for those of us that really want to understand how we got to where we're at. It's really a little bit of a dive back into your personal history and experiences in order to move forward. Where I find coaching tends to be, here we are now, what can we do to get to where we really want to be? So it's that forward direction. And like I said, there is neither right or wrong answer. I believe in both. I think it's necessary. You should have a coach or a counselor in your back pocket all the time through life. It's really important to get objective views of what's going on so we don't get stuck. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Just put them in the chat section. What I'm going to do while we're waiting for people to come in is I will do a live coaching through tarot here so you can just see what it looks like. This is not about anybody in particular. It's just a general reading, and we'll base it on how the cards come up. And just so you can get a feel for what it's like to be in a life coaching with tarot session. And life coaching without tarot is very similar. I do less talking, obviously. You do all the talking. And all I do is bring some clarity to the situation just to make you aware of potential opportunities, you know. So let's start with this and then we'll see where it goes. And you don't forget, you can catch me on Facebook once a week. I do free tarot readings. I also do tarot readings, tarot reading card of the day or an oracle card. We do Tarot Tuesdays on Instagram at noon on Tuesdays every week. Facebook is usually a Friday or Saturday morning. And then here we are on YouTube, either Saturday or Sunday morning as well. So the first card is the Sun card. It's a beautiful card, right? And for me, the Sun is really about warmth, joy, abundance, but also a renewal, like a rebirth, right? Although this card doesn't really show this. This is a deck. I've been cleaning up my spiritual room, so here we are. But this is the card of endless opportunity, right? Here's the world and all the planets, and it's like it's a universe. You have lots of choices here. So we'll start that card. It's a great card to start with, and then you get the Four of Swords. And sometimes when we're in this, rebirthing type of situation or starting something brand new, what really needs to happen is just to take some time out. Time out to meditate or allow feelings and emotions and your soul and your spirit to talk. So the Four of Swords is very much about spending some time relaxing, meditating. And swords are about truth and honesty and authenticity. Like you don't want to be making moves that aren't true to you. So this would give you an opportunity to make sure that the path that you're taking here is one that's true for you. It's not somebody else's path, it's yours. So along that path, once you start here, what ends up stopping you sometimes is this Moon card. Where you can't see what's in front of you, and therefore you're afraid to make the choice or afraid to take that first step, right? So even though, there's something new coming along, you've taken the time, you've found a direction that's true to you, then you get this Moon card, and this Moon card kind of goes, but what if, right? I can't see behind. You can see the sun and the moon eclipsing here. There's also a wolf and a dog. So it's like, do I just do the tame thing in life or do I like take some risk and have some adventures? But this card really says, yeah, I'm not sure which one to go with. Take the safe route or take one of like a leap of faith, right? And then here you have is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is a card of communication or travel. But I do think once we get to this kind of stage here, the moon, the four, is that it's really important to have this ongoing communication with somebody that you trust, right? Support. And the wands are about passion. It's almost telling you, like, if you have two choices here, take the one that's the wild side, which is there's a coyote on one side or a wolf, and then you've got a tamed, like a domesticated dog on one side. And for me, when I see the Eight of Wands, it's like really be clear about what your passions are. Talk them out. Feel them. Go deep. Discover them. And then the Empress is here, and then she's the one that basically, that her energy is one of creation, right? She's got the capability to create and birth her ideas and her desires and her passions. And so she will bring this newfound energy of you can do it. You can do it because you've created the thought and the feeling, and she allows you to do it. Her energy allows you to kind of go there. Along with that comes the Queen of Cups, and this is really an amazing card. And if you were to get this card in a life coaching session, it's like, do what you love the most. yourself. Like, do yourself first, like, in the sense that you want to be able to do what yourself loves, right? And this whole process before that takes you to here, right? This is all about self-love. The choices if you make that you make, if they're come from a place of love for yourself, you know you're in the right spot. And they're not always the easiest choice. Sometimes they're difficult ones. Really important though. And then you get, okay, I'm going to do what I want, but I still have two choices here, right? Two of Pentacles. It's like, I still have two choices. Which one am I going to do? And it's this Two of Pentacles tends to have a little bit of a juggling thing, like I could do one, but I could do the other, but I want to keep this background here is very calming. And so your choice is going to be, which one's better suited for me? Still no answer. Just a word, just lots of information, right? And then this might help you though. The world. This might be your answer, right? Because the world is a card of completion. It's a cycle has been completed. So you're either going to repeat the cycle or you're going to start a new one. And the whole point is not to constantly repeat the same cycle because you already know what the end result of that already is. So this to me would say, hey, if you've got a chance to start a new cycle, let it be new. Let it be something different. Let it be what you've always wanted it to be. Let it be something a little scary. Let it be something that's you're feeling passionate about, that makes you come alive. That's like an artist who's always wanted to sell a painting and has never done it. It's like you make all these paintings and they're still in your room and you give them away for presents and all of a sudden you can continue to repeat that cycle or you can go, I'm starting a new cycle. I'm actually going to put my paintings up for sale or I'm going to go to an art show and sell them and display them, So this is a chance of an opportunity. So if this was a coaching session, this card came up would be, are you going to repeat the same cycle? Because this one has ended and you have the opportunity to change or continue to do the same. And then just to support this card is a Death card. And the Death card says transformation is here. It's time. It's time to let go of the old way, time to start something new. It's not a death of a person, it's just a death of a cycle or a death of a process or of a habit. It's like letting go of what you've always done to bring in something new. This is a card of transformation. And the only way we get to the next step in our life where we're growing is to allow things that no longer serve us, allow them to die or let them go. So you've always done paintings to get them away. That's what you're letting go. And then you're going to have this opportunity to transform into, now I'm going to be a paid artist in that I'm going to be selling my art by doing shows or going to markets, whatever. That's the change. That tells you that it's time, right? And then along with that, this tarot is just so amazing this way. It's the Page of Pentacles. A brand new way to make money, brand new business, brand new opportunity. It's young. You've never done it before, but you're going to do it now. This is just telling me that this new cycle that you've chosen is something so new that you're going to have to start from scratch. Like, nothing. And that's okay. You will learn. Page of Pentacles, amazing new opportunity. And then you grow into this Queen of Pentacles, where she knows she's seasoned, she's experienced, she's doing what she wants, she's making the money that she wants. She, you can see the peacock there. It's a bird of prosperity and luck. But the Queen of Pentacles, the energy with this is, I know what I want to be doing. I know how I want to make my money. I know how I want to, sell my art, something that I really love. And she becomes independent with this. She reaches her goals. It's successful, And so that's an amazing card. And so the last card I'm going to choose, because this can go on forever. And to be honest with you, in a live coaching session, we may never get to all these cards, right? We get to maybe one or two, and we work on that. But the Knight of Cups, this is a card of maturity, right? It's a mature love for yourself and your art. If we're going to continue with that example, in that you're doing something you really love, and you're more seasoned at it now, like you're more experienced. You understand that it's important to do something you love. And this Knight of Cups, it's still at the stage where there's more growth to be done, um, but it's definitely more experienced than a page, not so brand spanking new. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that live coaching session with all these cards. They're amazing cards. Hopefully, you have a great day. Don't forget to join us on Tarot Tuesdays on Instagram at noon. And see the Facebook page for a daily tarot card reading. And I'll see you on Facebook and YouTube next weekend. Take care. Bye bye.